I just threw down a dunk, but the referee immediately called a foul on me. The only reason was that I was black. Then I made a clean steal, but the referee called a foul on me again. The ball went right back to the other team. But when my opponent shoved me to the ground, the referee acted like nothing happened. The game just kept going. I could not believe what was happening. The other team scored off that play thanks to the referee's bias. Then I drove the ball up and finished with a smooth, fancy layup. But the referee blew the whistle again. He called it a travel. That was complete nonsense. My coach could not take the bad calls anymore. He rushed over to argue with the referee, but none of it made any difference. The referee even threatened to throw my coach out of the game. Our team owner saw things getting out of hand and pulled my coach away, because losing our coach tonight would cost us the NBA Finals. But what happened next made even the owner lose it. My opponent went up for a shot. I got right in front and blocked it clean, but the referee blew the whistle anyway.
What are you talking about? That was the best freaking block ever.
Right here, inches away.
My coach immediately grabbed the owner and pulled him back, because if things escalated any further, tonight's game would be over. Honestly, my coach, the owner, and I all knew exactly why the referee kept making bad calls. It was simply because I was the first black player ever to enter the NBA, and the team that signed me was paying the price for that. So my coach told me to change my approach completely, because if I picked up one more foul before halftime, I would be fouled out with 5 calls against me. I called for the ball from my teammate. When I drew all the defenders toward me, I immediately passed to my teammate for an easy assisted layup. That strategy gave our whole team a massive boost in confidence. Then I got the ball again. They all expected me to pass it out, but I suddenly launched a long three-pointer and it went straight in. My unpredictable style left the other team totally confused about what we were doing, but they had no idea things were just getting started. Then I got the ball again and knocked down another long shot from deep. With shooting like that, the referee had no chance to find an excuse to call a foul. Then through sharp teamwork with my teammates, we kept scoring again and again. The whole arena was completely electric. Then I went up with a hook shot and the ball dropped through the net again. But just when everyone thought we were about to win the championship tonight, the referee called a foul on me again. He said I was traveling with the ball. That was total nonsense. It was obvious the referee was getting desperate. They knew if they could not foul me out, I was going to win this game for us. But when my opponent shoved me to the ground again, this time every single one of my teammates stood up. The referees held back on the whistle because they knew things could blow up completely. The foul was obvious, but they stood there pretending to discuss it among themselves. Then finally they called the foul on my opponent. Maybe the referee found his conscience in that moment. I stepped back and launched a long shot, but the referee had already called a foul on my opponent and gave me one more free throw. I did not let anyone down. The ball went through the net clean. We won the NBA championship.